Good evening and welcome into Ursprung Gymnasium here on the campus of Baldwin Wallace University, where we have women's volleyball action tonight as the Yellow Jackets host Case Western Reserve. I'm Cole McDaniel, be here with you all night, bringing the action live here on bwyellowjackets.com as well as OAC TV. Taking a look at these two teams, the Yellow Jackets, the hosts in this matchup, come in with a record of 4-3 overall. They have won 4 of their last 5. Case Western comes in with a record of 7-1 overall. Their only loss was to another Ohio Athletic Conference school in Mount Union, and then after the loss to Mount Union, they were dominant at the Case Western Reserve quad. We're about to get this thing underway here in just a few moments. Case Western wearing their dark blue uniforms, and the Yellow Jackets in their white, and have to say, love the arm sleeves that the Yellow Jackets are sporting tonight. Those look really sharp down there on the floor. Going to take a look here at the starting lineups in just a moment. Of course, those are being announced right now in the gymnasium over the PA. I'm going to touch on those here at this moment before we get this first set underway. For the visitors, number 8, Kylie Wall. Number 10, Jennifer Ungo. Number 11, Rhea Marfatia. Number 13, Amanda Ungo. The libero, number 14, Alyssa Blessinger. Number 19, Chloe Maciejewski. Number 25, Carly Scott. And that is how Case Western will start tonight. Karen Farrell in her 22nd season as head coach of Case Western Reserve. For the Yellow Jackets, their starters, the libero, number 1, Lauren Gardner, wearing the brown jersey. Number 5, Allison Weiner. Number 7, Olivia Zawadski. Number 8, Sydney Simonson. Number 13, Malia Thurber. Number 16, Isa Luciano. And number 21, Sam Rueda. And that is how the Yellow Jackets will start. And we'll get this one underway here in just a few moments. And I want to remind everybody that tonight's Yellow Jacket women's volleyball match is being brought to you by BSN Sports and Nike, the official apparel and uniform provider for Yellow Jacket athletics. University Hospital's Drasinski Sports Medicine Institute, proud official healthcare provider for BW Athletics and its student athletes. And Dan Andrews and Olympic Forest Products, a global recycling company. You were listening to Yellow Jacket Women's Volleyball on bwyellowjackets.com and OAC TV. Here on this Wednesday night, quite a few fans in the stands off to the far side of the floor. Good to see the support of the volleyball team here in non-conference action. And it's going to be the Yellow Jackets starting off to your right in front of their bench. Officials about to get set and send the ball down to Case Western Reserve's side of the floor, as it appears like Alyssa Blessinger is going to be serving to get this thing started. Both teams appear to be set, and here comes the opening serve of the night. And the officials talking a little bit to the bench of Case Western Reserve, want to get some of the players a little bit farther away from the floor, off in the corner. Everything sorted out, and we're good to go. There's the opening whistle, and here comes the opening service. And that one falls to the floor, just some miscommunication. Really a bad set there. Yellow Jackets couldn't get a hand on that, and Case Western Reserve caught by surprise. And the Yellow Jackets open this one up with the first point of the night, 1-0. Now the service for the Yellow Jackets. And there's going to be a point right back for Case Western Reserve. Good attempt there from Lauren Gardner. Got her hand on it, but too much pace there on that kill for Case Western. So 1-1 up on the board, and now serving is number 3, Hannah Fox, in for the first time tonight. There's a set and a kill there for the left-handed Allison Weiner, the junior from Westerville, and the Yellow Jackets take a lead once again here in the first set, 2-1. Just a push there from Ungo. Call going against the Yellow Jackets, and a point for Case Western. So back and forth these two teams go here to start the night. 2s apiece on the scoreboard. Chloe Maciejewski. Left-handed serve. This one floats to the back corner. There's the attempt at the kill, and nice dig. Opportunity on the attack for Case Western. Blocked initially at the net. Coming back again. And that one awkwardly hits the backboard of the basketball hoop, hanging from the rafters. And that's unfortunate for the Yellow Jackets, and 2 points in a row now for Case Western. Block at the net. Attack still alive for the Yellow Jackets. A block, and that one goes out of play, though. And the Yellow Jackets cut this to within 1. So 4, and actually there's the update on the scoreboard. So 3-3. Put the points up on the wrong side here in the gym. And right after knotting this up at 3-all, Case Western responds right back, and the visitors take the lead again. Going to be a tough test for the Yellow Jackets tonight. Would say that Case Western has the size advantage. Just a little bit more height on their team. Not a ton more, but just enough. We'll see if it makes a difference at the net. Didn't need to use the height there, as that was a great serve. And the ace, that's back-to-back aces there for Jennifer Ungo. The senior captain from Toledo. 2 excellent serves. Got that one to drop down the middle. Yellow Jackets cheated up and then put it back behind in the back corner. And dropped it in again right in the middle. So 3 aces in a row. Hat trick of aces for Ungo, and Yellow Jackets trying to find themselves in a hole, and miscommunication there on the back line between Paige Contras and Sam Rueda. 8-3 Case Western. Can the Yellow Jackets stop the bleeding? And that block's going to help. At the net, number 16, Isa Luciano gets the point for the Yellow Jackets. It's now 8-4 Case Western, and service upcoming for the Yellow Jackets. Amanda Ungo. Attempt on the attack, and that one going to sail a little wide for the Yellow Jackets. Looking for the near side, putting it too close to the Case Western bench. So still the Yellow Jackets down 5 in the opening set of the night here from Ursprung Gymnasium. They have to get this one over. Rueda. Ungo. And you have to watch out for Amanda and Jennifer Ungo. That time the sophomore getting the kill. And it's 10-4 Case Western. So a timeout on the floor. As to this point, Case Western has 8 attacks, 5 kills off of those attacks, a hit percentage of .500 and 5 assists. And the most impressive stat so far for Case Western is the 4 aces. Those all coming by way of Jennifer Ungo. Back to back to back to back. And that's why the Yellow Jackets find themselves down. So far on their 8 attacks, 3 kills to this point. Hit percentage of basically 37% right now. 3 assists. And 4 reception errors. Of course, those 4 reception errors coming by way of those aces. A lot of that has to do with some miscommunication. Credit to Jennifer Ungo and the placement on some of those serves. But the Yellow Jackets need to shore up some of the communication. That should resolve some of the issues. But they're going to have to do it quick. Try to find a way to go on a run themselves, and we'll see if that timeout helps BW. Here's the set. And there's the points right out of the timeout for the Yellow Jackets, courtesy of number 21, Sam Rueda, the junior from Illinois. (10-5) and Rueda the serve. Set to the far side. Good dig there from Gardner. Just tipped over. Going to be a nice attacking opportunity for Case Western. Here come the Yellow Jackets again. And a point for BW. Nicole Logan, the senior from Hilliard, helps add to the Yellow Jackets tally. And the deficit getting closer. BW needs to continue this run right now in the opening set. Trying to drop this in. That's going to be tough to get to that. Really nice hustle there from the libero, Blessinger. A nice rally here between the two teams. Block at the net again for Case Western. Yellow Jackets trying to just drop it over. It's the rally that won't end. And there it does. No! On her back, Ungo keeps it alive. What a play. And that is a well-deserved point for Case Western. All courtesy of Amanda Ungo, the sophomore. The effort she had at the net to keep it alive as she was down on her backside is really what allowed Case Western to keep the rally going and end up ultimately getting the point. Now they serve again, up 11-6. There's another mistake from the Yellow Jackets. Another ace for Case Western. Ungo blocked at the net, but it sails out of play off to the far side of the floor, and another point for the visitors. Marfatia to serve. Here's the set, the attempt at the kill. Nice hit there from Simonson. Case Western deals with it. Block at the net, still alive. Just dropping that one in. And a good attempt there. As diving to the floor was number 8, Kylie Wall. Can't fault her for the effort. Again, really tough angle when you're right underneath the net. And the point for the Yellow Jackets, now 13-7. That one going to be long there. Nicole Logan maybe not getting the jump that she wanted. Caught that off of the fingertips. Not a ton of pace behind it. Missed that back corner, and Yellow Jackets down 7. There's a point for BW. So getting one right back, and we'll have several substitutions. Checking in Zawadzki, as well as Weiner. Back to serve is the senior from Hilliard, Olivia Zawodzki. Nice block at the net, but out of play. There to meet and go was number 5, Weiner. And a couple of changes for Case Western. Hannah Fox, her service. Set, and that one tipped at the net. And a kill there for number 13, Malia Thurber. The sophomore from California. It's now 15-9. Service error there for number 23, Paige Contras. Been a tough start to the night for Contras. See if she can turn things around here. Maciejewski, the lefty. Try to drop that one in on the serve. Tipped at the net, off the blocker's fingertips. And a point there for the Yellow Jackets, coming by way of Sam Rueda. (16-10) here in the opening set. The serve from Lauren Gardner. Ungo has a block straight back into her face. Not much she could do about that one. And it's Rueda again. The outside hitter from Illinois. Certainly going to be an important factor when it comes to picking up points for her team. On the attack, one of the leaders. But getting a point right back is Case Western, 17-11. Kept alive by the Yellow Jackets following the block. And that one just drops in on the far outside line. Really nice placement there to pick up a point for the Yellow Jackets. It's now 17-12. Serve for BW. Here's the set. Ungo. And that one's going to be long. And the 6-foot-tall sophomore from Toledo. A threat at the net. That time just probably got a little bit under that one, and that's why it sailed long. Here comes Case Western on the attack again. Yellow Jackets do well with that one and drop it in the back left corner. Sam Rueda turning it on when the Yellow Jackets need a run. And it feels like they're starting to get a little bit of momentum going their way. Now just down 3 here in the opening set, 17-14. A timeout on the floor, and we'll take one with them here on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV. Back here on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV, I'm Cole McDaniel. 17-14 is the lead for Case Western Reserve. Took a timeout to stop the short run the Yellow Jackets are having here as they try to come back in this opening set of the night. Jennifer Ungo leads the way for her team with 6 points. Marfa Tia with 3, and Amanda Ungo with 2. It's been Sam Rueda leading the way for Baldwin Wallace with 6 points. Nicole Logan has 2, and Allison Weiner with 2 herself. Officials taking a look at the net, fixing something here at the moment. And as soon as they get that fixed, it's going to be the Yellow Jackets with the service. Back to serve is number 6, Katarina Blazetic. Issue seems to be resolved, and Blazetic set to serve. There's the whistle, and we're back in play. Scramble for this one. Not going to be a good opportunity for Case Western to score. The Yellow Jackets not going to be able to do anything on the attack there. Here they come again. Rueda, it's been her picking up the points as of late. Continue the streak. 7 points for Rueda here in the opening set. And the Yellow Jackets within 2, 17-15. Marfatia, though, stops the run from BW. Off the fingertips of the blockers at the net, out of play. And the captain, a junior from Michigan, coming up big when the visitors needed it. Number 1, Ansley Yamato, getting some of her first action on the night. And that one paints the white right in the back of the side of the floor there for Case Western. And the Yellow Jackets back within 2. Rueda set to serve again. Set from Yamato. And a block at the net. Nicole Logan coming up big, in this crowd really coming to life here. And the bench of the Yellow Jackets loving every bit of it. And go. Hammers that one. A laugh there from the sophomore from Florida. Blazetic, nothing she could do about that one. Had a ton of pace on it. And Case Western now leading 19-17. And that one was easy for Case Western. Just sailed a little bit long. Yellow Jackets couldn't do anything and get to that one, and Wall just had to tap that one down to pick up the points. It's now 20-17. Yellow Jackets still have some life here in this opening set, but we keep getting closer and closer to this opening set wrapping up here. Case Western with the advantage. Want to remind everybody that tonight's Yellow Jacket women's volleyball match is being brought to you by the Oswald Company, risk and insurance leaders since 1893. Chuck Rotuno and OE Connection LLC, your global automotive technology provider. Medical Mutual of Ohio, the official healthcare provider of Baldwin Wallace University. You are listening to Yellow Jacket Women's Volleyball on bwyellowjackets.com and OAC TV. We'll be right back. Back here on bwyellowjackets.com and OAC TV. Case Western set to serve here following the timeout for the Yellow Jackets. And an ace right off of the timeout. That is not what Christina Foltz in her second season as head coach of BW will want to see. Now the Yellow Jackets trailing by 4. That time able to deal with the serve. Cross court. Rally continues. Just a bump there. Off the fingertips of the blockers, still alive. So it's going to be tough for BW. The dive there Good attempt from Blazetic. But Case Western Reserve doing exactly what they need to do to try to pull off a win here in the opening set of the night. And of course, getting the opening set can go a long way to winning the totality of the match this evening. There's a crucial point for the Yellow Jackets. Taylor Denal, the sophomore from New York, picking that one up for BW, 22-18. Substitution is Jamie Snell, sophomore from Strongsville, checks in to serve. Really feel like the Yellow Jackets need an ace or something big to go their way here. And that's not going to be it. Well placed by Case Western. And it's now 23-18. Blessinger serve. Logan. Wall blocked at the net. And that's going to be really tough to deal with, and Case Western not able to get that one back over. As that one was set, I believe, trying to get that one to Ungo at the net. But it went over the head of Jennifer Ungo. It was really too low for Wall, but too high for Ungo, and that's just one where he's in between two players, tough to deal with. And now the Yellow Jackets set to serve, down 4, and that one's gonna sail wide. Callie Wall wants that one back. And BW strung 2 points in a row. Now down 3. And that one going long from the lefty. Chloe Maciejewski unable to get that one to drop. And some life back with the Yellow Jackets once again. And a timeout for Case Western as they try to close out this opening set. We'll take a break with them here from Ursprung Gymnasium. You're watching and listening on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV. Back here again on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV. Bringing you the conclusion of the opening set here shortly. And there's a point for the Yellow Jackets following the timeout. They only trail by 1. 23-22, Case Western. And that one catches the top of the net, just the white at the top, and fell back the way of the Yellow Jackets. So a point for Case Western on the service there. And that's the last thing the Yellow Jackets needed, as they had a chance to knot this thing up. Make things really interesting here in the tail end of the opening set. Need a point here. And they're going to get it. The lefty, Allison Weiner, coming up big, and it's now 24-23. Yellow Jackets to serve. Taylor Denal. Put that one towards the back corner, dealt with by Marfatia. And that one paints the back corner. And Case Western, they take that first set 25-23, so a nail biter all the way down to the end, and these two teams going to switch benches, switch sides, and the Yellow Jackets going to see if they can try to take the second set. There's a lot of Ohio Athletic Conference action here tonight. In women's volleyball action, most of the Ohio Athletic Conference schools in action. Of course, we have this one here. Ohio Northern taking on Bluffton. Otterbein going up against Ohio Wesleyan. Heidelberg versus Hiram. Capital versus DePaul. And John Carroll taking on Chatham. So we'll have a quick break here in between the two sets. We'll be back here on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV. Don't go anywhere. Back here on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV, I'm Cole McDaniel. Less than a minute away from the start of the second set. First set going to Case Western, 25-23. Credit to the Yellow Jackets for really fighting back at the end. Had a chance to take that set, but just that run came maybe a little bit too late in that set, and Case Western showed off their ability, their skill, but have to say, the Yellow Jackets, when you look at the stats, had a lot of things going their way. Actually, a couple more attacks than Case Western. They had an additional kill. They really didn't have nearly as many attack errors. There were 7 attack errors for Case Western, only 1 for BW. Yellow Jackets' hit percentage was close to 38%, whereas there's only 19% for Case Western. The main difference? The aces. Case Western was clinical when it came to their serves. Great placement. The 6 aces compared to 0 for the Yellow Jackets, and that might have had to do with some miscommunication with dealing with those. We'll see if the Yellow Jackets can shore some of that up, but the beginning of the second set starts the way. Really felt like it started beginning of the first set. Point for Case Western. Now, the very beginning was back and forth and back and forth. Once one would score, the other would score. That changed about 5 or 6 points in. Blocked at the net. Gardner gets to it. Good hustle. Back over the net, Rueda. And go. Off the blocker's hands. Here's the set, and that one's tough to deal with, as Taylor Denal was really far back from the net. And the set was a little bit too far in front of her, and she wasn't able to get any good contact. Tried to scoop that one up, caught the top, and now 2-0 for Case Western. Set from Zawadzki. Little tap over. It's a Plarize. That one dropped but it did for Chloe Maciejewski, junior from Potomac, Maryland. Certainly adds some height for her team on the outside. Looked like she might have altered that one. Officials say no. Sails high. Off the right hand of Taylor Denal. And that is 4 points in a row for Case Western starting off this set. The Yellow Jackets finally get one back off the fingertips of the blocker there. A kill for number 13, Malia Thurber. Paige Contras checks in, set to serve. Rueda at the net. Just great awareness there as it sailed right in her direction. All she had to do was leap up. Really only had one opponent in front of her. Hammered that run directly into her, and really nothing Case Western player could do at the net. And that time off the blocker's hands. Falls to the floor. A point there for Case Western. And they extend their early lead here in the second set. Maciejewski to serve. Zawadzki, Rueda, off the top of the net, still alive. And Go just going to have to send this over. Good attacking opportunity for the Yellow Jackets. Rueda, and that one's blocked. Looked like it caught as much of the white at the top of the net as it did the hand of the blocker. And it's now 6-2. Zawadzki, Rueda, and once again, same spot. Very similar on those 2 points, and now it's 7-2, and the Yellow Jackets need to take a timeout. Good thing to take that one so early. Need to stop this run if you want to have any chance of winning the second set. Long way to come back, but a long ways to go. We'll be back in about a minute here on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV. Out of the timeout, Maciejewski to serve again with her team up 5. Zawadzki sets this one. Looked like Weiner was going to be able to come up with a point. Not that time, but that time she does. Second time's the charm. That one just caught the back line off to the right-hand side of your screen. Gardner's serve. Set from Scott. And that one off the fingertips of the blocker. Points there for Case Western, coming by way of Jennifer Ungo. Ungo to serve. Just need to send this one over, and maybe a good opportunity here for Case Western. Instead, no. That one was put a little bit too close to the net there for Carly Scott. She got up to it, the junior from Cincinnati, as she tried to just tip that one over. The blockers of the Yellow Jackets came up big and falls to the floor with no blue jerseys around. 8-4. And that serve for the Yellow Jackets. Good dig there. Here comes BW again on the attack. Dealt with well by the libero, Blessinger. Off the top of the net, falling to the floor. Point for Case Western, and it's Amanda Ungo. Carly Scott and Hannah Fox go to the bench. Ansley Yamato from Atlanta, Georgia to serve. And another point for Case Western. And the Yellow Jackets face some decent-sized deficits in the opening set. And all it takes is 1 point to get some momentum going your way, and maybe that will do it there off the hands of the blockers. Sam Rueda picking up the points there for the Yellow Jackets. Contras goes to the bench. Miscommunication there for Case Western. It's now 10-6. Rueda to serve again. Had to slide and get to that one. Yellow Jackets on the attack, off of the hand of Ungo. Her attempt at the kill, dealt with well by Gardner. Bit of a rally going on here right now. And finishing off is number 15, Lauren Himmel. So Lauren Himmel, the junior from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Didn't call her name in the opening set, but here in the second, a point there to stop the little run that the Yellow Jackets had as they're trying to wedge their way back into this one. That one's going to go out of play. The Yellow Jackets a point again, 11-7. Number 16, Isa Luciano. Her serve directly into the net there. Felt like she caught that one really solid on the hand. You could hear the smack right off of her palm. That's why the ball didn't have much pace on it. Wasn't able to get the distance to make it over. There's a dive there. Really nice play from Blessinger. But the Yellow Jackets, opportunity on their attack. And the point there for Case Western. Maciejewski, the lefty. And the team really celebrating with number 14, Alyssa Blessinger, the libero, because her initial hustle there is what kept that alive and ultimately got Case Western the points, 13-7. Set and go. Dealt with by the Yellow Jackets. Dive there by Gardner. Maciejewski. Set here from Blazetic. And the Yellow Jackets get a point there, 13-8. A change as Nicole Logan checks out. Olivia Zawadzki goes in. Also checking in is Allison Weiner. Arfatia sent that one over. Here's the set and go. Really nice placement there. The experience from the senior Jennifer Ungo. Seeing the gap in the back right corner of the Yellow Jacket side of the floor, putting it in that exact spot. Nothing the jerseys in white and brown could do about that. Tipped over. It looked like that just went over the fingertips of the blocker there for Case Western. Last off of BW. And points again for the visitors, 15-8. and a timeout for the Yellow Jackets. Tonight's Yellow Jacket women's volleyball match is being brought to you by Barron's Bus Lines, the official charter bus company of Yellow Jacket Athletics. Mike's Bar and Grill in downtown Berea, a great place before or after any Yellow Jacket event. Antonio's Pizzeria of Middleburg Heights, the official pizza sponsor of Yellow Jacket Athletics. You are listening to Yellow Jacket Women's Volleyball on bwyellowjackets.com and OAC TV. Back here on bwyellowjackets.com and OAC TV, I'm Cole McDaniel. Second set continues as Case Western leads right now 15-8 over the Yellow Jackets. To serve, Hannah Fox. There's the set, and that one's going to sail long there on the attempt at the kill for Allison Weiner, number 5. So a point there for Case Western, now makes it 16-8 on the scoreboard. Rueda's attempt there for the Yellow Jackets, and go at the net. Set for Zawadzki. Rally right now, and rally's going to end with a point for the Yellow Jackets, pulling one back 16-9, still trailing by 7. Couple changes for both of these teams. Right now here in the second set, the hit percentage for Case Western has improved. Right now at 35%. For the Yellow Jackets, a huge drop as their hit percentage is a little less than 10% to this point. A lot more efficient offensively in the opening set of the night. A long way to go to come back in this one. Need a point, and not going to get it there, just a little bit wide. So 18-9 as Case Western's really doubled up their lead here in the second set. Change for the Yellow Jackets as Sam Rueda going to get a breather. She's been the offensive leader for the Yellow Jackets. Checking back in, Sydney Simonson. The lefty Chloe Maciejewski to serve. Zawadzki. There's points for the Yellow Jackets. A kill from Malia Thurber. And it's now 18-10. The libero, Lauren Gardner, to serve now for the Yellow Jackets. Set from Scott. And that one at the net, not much that Ungo's able to do with that one for Case Western. And back-to-back points for the Yellow Jackets. Hopefully a start of a run for them if they want to have a chance of getting back into the second set. Gardner serve once again. Scott. And that one well done. Well placed by Rhea Marfatia. Finding that back right corner. It looked like it was right in front of the official. Ball hit that line, and it's now 19-11. This one sails out of play after it was tipped off of the hands of Case Western. Number 4, Emily Goodpasser, the last one to touch it. The freshman from Iowa. And the Yellow Jackets score again. It's now 19-12. Jamie Snell. Serve for the Yellow Jackets. Blocked at the net initially. Attack alive still for Case Western. And just dropping that one in right in front of the libero, Lauren Gardner. Great effort there from the junior from Avon, just unable to quite get to that one, and now 20-12. Feels like Case Western's really pouring it on here in the second set. Yamato serve. Big attempt at the kill. Bodies on the floor, falling over each other on the Yellow Jackets side, but they're able to keep the play alive. Looked like they were nearly going to get points there. Another opportunity, and that one just a little bit long. Points for Case Western, and it opened up really nicely for Zawadzki. Thought she was going to be able to tuck that one home in the back left corner, unable to do so. A little bit long, 21-12. Zawadzki, the set. Attempt at the kill for Thurber. Case Western deals with it well. Still the Yellow Jackets on the attack, blocked again at the net. And they cannot get by the blockers of Case Western to this point. And Ungo gonna finish it off for the point there. Another nice rally, and Case Western has their biggest lead on the night in any set to this point, 22-12. Just tipped over. At the net, and that one's going to go out of play. So stopping that run of Case Western there as the Yellow Jackets pick up a much-needed point. Unless the Yellow Jackets really pull off a miracle run here in the second set, it feels like the set's really all but over. Only 3 points needed for Case Western. There's the serve, sailing a little bit wide left for Sydney Simonson. The last thing you want to do is give Case Western some gimmies here. Change coming for Case Western. As good passer checks out, and checking in, Chloe Maciejewski. Back to serve, Marfatia. That one just a little bit long for Taylor Denal. Another point for the visitors, 24-13. Set point upcoming for Case Western. They already lead 1-0 in sets. Looking to go up 2-0. But not done yet. The Yellow Jackets come back, they score one, 24-14. Luciano's serve for the Yellow Jackets. Zawadzki, her set, the kill for Denal. Big play for Taylor Denal, and got this crowd to come to life again. They've been quiet here the last couple of minutes here in the second set. That big play hopefully sparked this crowd a little bit here, because we still have a lot more volleyball action left this evening. A block there at the net. And fortunately, Maciejewski's okay. She came flying in and fell, but off the blocker's hands. That one goes out of play, and that's going to do it for the second set. 25-15. Case Western leads 2-0 in sets. They're going to switch sides, and we'll step aside for a couple minutes here before we get this third set underway. You're watching and listening live here on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV. Back here on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV for the start of the third set as Case Western Reserve leads 2-0 right now. Of course, Case Western came into this one 7-1 overall. Knew it was going to be a tough test for the Yellow Jackets, and BW held strong in the opening set, but the door was blown a little bit more wide open in that second set, and a lot of that coming by way of Case Western Reserve on the attack, being much more clinical, less attack errors, a better hitting percentage as well. And really right now, Case Western feels like they have the Yellow Jackets on the ropes as they try to really go for the clean sweep tonight, make it 3-0. But BW want to play volleyball a little bit longer, see what they can do here, and see if they can snag this third set. Serve coming by way of the libero, number 14, Alyssa Behringer, and that one sails out of play. So an error there. And it's a great start for the Yellow Jackets here in the third set, leading 1-0. Now back to serve for BW is Olivia Zawadzki. Across the floor, Maciejewski. Zawadzki, her set off the fingertips of number 13, Thurber. Here come the Yellow Jackets on the attack again, and dealt with by Case Western. There's a block at the net. And off of the hands of the blockers. There to meet that one was Alexis Smith, the freshman from Tiffin. Just hit off the outside of her left hand. Out of play, and 1-1 now up on the scoreboard. Really nice dig there, getting the right hand down. Still the Yellow Jackets have a chance to score, but no, it's going to be Case Western. And Maria Tepker can be credited with really keeping that one alive for Case Western. It was her attempt getting to the floor, getting that left hand down, that allowed Case Western to really get the point there and take the lead, their first one in the third set. Maciejewski adds to the lead for the visitors, 3-1. Maciejewski has 4 points on the night now for her team. Still leading the way, Jennifer Ungo. That one across the floor, just pushed over. And that one's some miscommunication there as it falls to the floor. Appeared like Alexis Smith thought that Zawadzki was going to get to that one. And a timeout for the Yellow Jackets. And we'll take a timeout with them here as it's 4-1 in favor of Case Western Reserve. You're watching and listening to BW Women's Volleyball here on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV. And we're back following the timeout. Serve upcoming for Tepker and Case Western. Zawadzki's set. And the kill there for number 10, Alexis Smith. So give the freshman the points. And there's the cheers from the crowd. As all the students that have filed in here tonight loving the points there. As it's now 4-2. Serve there from Snell. Set and go, pushing that one. And really seemed like she almost kind of caught that one a little bit and threw that rather than actually just pushing it. And a call from the officials going against Case Western, and Another point for the Yellow Jackets, 4-3. Really nice attempt there by Jamie Snell. Fully laid out for that one. It got her hand underneath of it, but a really smart play from Carly Scott, the junior from Cincinnati. Maciejewski to serve. Zawadzki sets that. Looked like a double hit there. No call from the official. Surprising. Maybe a little bit of injustice there for the Yellow Jackets. Officials have seemed to be pretty good tonight. Not too many mistakes that I can recall, but Jennifer Ungo definitely hit that one twice. And the visitors get away with it. And coming right back with a big kill, Sam Rueda. She was dominant in the opening set. A little bit more quiet in the second, but 13 points on the night for her. By far and away leading the team for BW. 6-4. And an ace. First ace on the night, Lauren Gardner. Smart play there, dropping it in. Felt like everybody was deep there for Case Western. And now the Yellow Jackets trail by 1. That one sails a little bit long. Yellow Jackets on the attack again. Rueda nearly dropped to the floor. Tepker was able to get to it. There's a set in the block at the net for Ngo. .5 points now for Jennifer Ngo, the senior captain from Toledo. Yellow Jackets looking to respond. Rueda, and that one caught the white right in front of the Case Western bench. And a point right back for BW. Checking in for the first time tonight, number 22, Maddie Crea. Freshman from Medina. Snell keeps it alive. Rueda directly at Blessinger. And that one, really nice effort there from Lauren Gardner. Happened really fast. Looked like she got her hands underneath of it, but it was close to that ball catching the floor. Regardless, really that ball coming off of her hands in a spot where the Yellow Jackets couldn't get to it and went out of play, and a point for Case Western. They take a 2-point lead here in the third set. Rueda dropping that one in. Really smart play. Just getting it over the outstretched arms of the blockers there and dropping it really close behind them where the back line wasn't able to get there, but Yamato closest one in the area. Rueda service. Marfatia. There's a block at the net. Marfatia puts this one over. And that one's going to fall to the floor off at the fingertips of the blockers. Luciano credited with the kill. It's now tied 8-8. Set for Yamato, and that one sails long. Lauren Himmel really got behind that one. Probably didn't get far enough off the ground and really direct that one down, and it felt like a line drive as that came off of her hands at the net. Yellow Jackets keep that alive. The attack again to try to add on to their lead, but no, we're going to be knotted up at 9. Couple changes as Goodpaster goes to the bench, checking in. Maciejewski back to serve. Marfatia. Zawadzki, and that one just tapped in the direction of the white line here on the near side of the floor. It goes a little bit far left there off of the left hand of Alexis Smith. And the lead once again for Case Western. Marfatia's serve towards the back corner. Rueda gets to it, Zawadzki, the set. Smith's attempt there dealt with by the defense of Case Western, and that one off of the blockers there. Maciejewski picking up the point for her team, and a 2-point advantage here in the third set now for Case Western. Marfatia, her serve again. Smith tried to drop that one in. Maciejewski covering behind her blockers. Rally still alive, Case Western. Unable to get the point there. Yellow Jackets had another chance. Here's the set, good opportunity. A nice hustle there. The rally continues. Maciejewski, Rueda dove and tried to get that one, and going to be a point for Case Western. Ball coming off of the hands of Rueda. About flew into the trash can off to the far side. There's the set from Zawadzki. Looked like a pretty good one. Alexis Smith started a little bit far back as she tried to get to that one. Didn't really attack aggressively, but did get her fingertips to it. Out of play once again, a little bit too far to the left. We've seen that a few times from her. 13-9, that one just dropped over. And Case Western going on a tear. The run continues. It's now 14-9. Change for the Yellow Jackets as Smith goes to the bench. Coming back in is Sydney Simonson. And it feels like Marfatia has been serving for quite a long time here. Rueda into the net. So now it's 15-9. The Yellow Jackets need to find a way to stop the bleeding here at the moment, or else this set's going to be the end of the night. Rueda puts this one over. Case Western has a great opportunity on the attack, trying to drop that one in. Still alive. Simonson over the net. Maciejewski off of the fingertips of the blockers. Rueda with the diving save. Simonson puts it over. Case Western on the attack again. Monster kill at the net. The run continues. 7-point advantage after that kill for Lily Crouch, and it's now 16-9, and a much-needed timeout for the Yellow Jackets, and we'll take one with them here on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV. Back here following the timeout, a much-needed timeout for the Yellow Jackets as you're watching and listening live on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV. Marfatia still serving as the run has really been continuing for Case Western here in this third set as it's 16-9. Looking for that back corner and tracking back and diving for that one is Kriya. Despite the effort, not going to be able to come away with any points there. Is really going to be tough to direct that one back the other way as she was diving the opposite direction. 17-9. Rueda off the fingertips of the blockers. And finding the back corner is number 15, Lauren Himmel. And the talent of Case Western really started to shine in the second set, and you're seeing it continue here in the third. Maybe just a little bit too much for the Yellow Jackets to deal with tonight as they came to play. Himmel wants it again, and she found the near side of the floor. And it feels like some of the hitters at the net, such as Himmel and Maciejewski, are just painting the corners here right now. It can do no wrong for Case Western. 10-point lead now for the visitors, 19-9. Marfatia's serve. And the service error there as that one sails out of play. It's almost shocking to see that because it felt like she served a good 11 or 12 times in a row there. And finally the Yellow Jackets get to serve this ball. Maciejewski, the lefty, painting the corner again. She's really liking that opportunity with the left hand to send it down the line right in front of her, and doing well at that. 20-10. Right now the hit percentage for Case Western pretty similar to the second set. 30% at the moment. Call going against Case Western there. Near side official right in front of the scores table. The one to make that call. The Yellow Jackets get a point. Opportunity to make a couple changes, and back to serve is Olivia Zawadzki. Set from Yamato. And a point there for Case Western, coming by way of Jennifer Ungo. And Case Western really hasn't needed the services of either of the Ungos here in the third. But that time got the points as they're trying to wrap this thing up. Call it a night, 21-11. Opportunity to score again here. Dealt with by the Yellow Jackets. And BW going to come away with some points. A kill there for Allison Weiner, junior from Westerville. Went to St. Francis de Sales for high school. And a change as Jamie Snell, a sophomore from Strongsville, will go back to serve. Set from Scott and go off the fingertips of the blockers, and miscommunication there between Gardner and Snell running into each other, and the ball falls to the floor. 22-12. So the lefty, Maciejewski, to serve. Looking for that back corner. Snell deals with it. Monster attempt at the kill. Another chance off the hands of the blockers. And Sam Rueda wanted that one, and she got the point. And when she's up close to the net, she's going to make some noise. There's a reason why she is one of, if not the best attacker for the Yellow Jackets. 16 points coming by way of Rueda tonight. Next closest has 5. Off the hands of the blockers there. And the kill going to be credited to Rhea Marfatia, junior captain from Rochester Hills, Michigan. Now 23-13. That one sails long for Allison Weiner. And we're down to the set point. And the match point is Case Western looking for the sweep on sets tonight. And it's going to be Ungo to serve. Yellow Jackets not done yet. I'm going out without a fight here. Kill for Weiner. And she'll check out. A few changes for the Yellow Jackets as they're down 10, 24-14. And back to serve is Blazetic. Scott did a great job hustling to get to that one. And a point for the Yellow Jackets. Official up on the ladder off to the far side. A little chuckle from him there. He nearly got hit. And Scott was chasing that one down, and that's 3 points in a row for the Yellow Jackets. An ace there for Blazetic. Now 24-16. Going to take a miracle run for BW, but can they keep it going? Still alive right now. Scott, the set. Blockers meted at the net. Another opportunity for Case Western. This one gonna fall out of play on the side of Case Western Reserve. That's 4 points in a row for the Yellow Jackets. 24-17. So after this set was really defined by a long run for the visitors, the run continues for the Yellow Jackets. At the last, coming away with another ace, Blazetic. Trying to keep it going. There's the set. Off the hands of the blockers. And that one gonna fall to the floor. So Case Western can't wrap this thing up yet. And they're gonna take a timeout as things are getting a little bit dysfunctional for Case Western, as it seemed like they had a win in the bag. The Yellow Jackets keeping things going. It's 24-19. When we come back following the timeout, the Yellow Jackets will still be serving with Blazetic. We'll step aside here on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV. Following the timeout, we'll see if Case Western was able to get things sorted out, come away with the point to close out this set, close out the night. Not going to be a great opportunity here on the attack. Yellow Jackets, can they pick up a point? Trying to drop that one over, covering well. This is Marfatia. Rueda, kept alive by Gardner. Rueda again. Marfatia trying to end it, and she sails that one long. 24-20. Added life in this building. And that one just gonna make it over the net. And the Yellow Jackets, opportunity on the attack. Marfatia trying to drop that one in. Nice coverage there by Blazetic. Marfatia, blocker at the net, off of the head of number 18, Lily Crouch. And that one goes out of play. The Yellow Jackets keep getting point after point after point. And it feels like the roof is gonna come off of Ursprung Gymnasium here. I'm really impressed with the fight that you're seeing from the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets, trailing by 3, 24-21. And Case Western has to take a timeout once again. We'll step aside and be back here on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV. Back following the timeout on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV. The run continues for the Yellow Jackets. There's the serve. Case Western trying to wrap this thing up. Still not going to be able to do it. Great dig from Gardner. Rueda blocked at the net. Yellow Jackets on the attack again. Just pushing that one over. Rueda keeps it alive. The rally. Great opportunity, but blocked at the net by the Yellow Jackets. Marfatia and running back to get to that one. Good attempt there. Jamie Snell diving to get to that one. Gardner tried to track back, and that's going to do it. What an interesting third set, and that ends up being the final set as Case Western Reserve takes that one 25-21. But the Yellow Jackets showed some heart. They fought back at the end. And it felt like, again, they had some added life at the end. And credit to everybody who came out here and watched this one at Ursprung Gymnasium. A decent crowd from the students and, of course, the family and other supporters out here. And for everybody who traveled from Case Western, of course, want to hope everybody has some safe travels home here tonight. But Case Western winning this one 3-0. They'll advance to 8-1 with their record overall here on the young season so far. The Yellow Jackets fall to 500, 4-4 on the year. Taking a look at what both of these teams have coming up, it's going to be the 44th annual Ohio Northern Invitational. Case Western's going to make the trip up to Ada, Ohio, where they'll take on 23rd ranked Ohio Northern, 5th ranked Calvin, and Albion. That's going to be a tough test for them, but Case Western, definitely a talented team themselves. Going to be really nice as they're getting close to conference play here shortly. As for the Yellow Jackets, what they have on the slate next, they're going to be going to the Muskie Invitational, where they will take on number 22 Mount St. Joseph, as well as Earlham. For myself, Cole McDaniel, want to thank everybody for watching and listening live here on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV. Enjoy the rest of your night and have a great rest of your week.